Welcome back to HFS Finance,
the channel where we dive deep into all things finance to help you make informed decisions and achieve your financial goals. In today's video, we have a lot to cover regarding the ongoing conflict in the Middle East and its potential impact on global geopolitics and financial markets. Strap in, because we're about to delve into some thought-provoking analysis. The conflict between Israel and Hamas has reached a critical point, with devastating consequences for both sides. The death toll and number of injured continue to rise, and we must acknowledge the human tragedy unfolding before our eyes. It's crucial to remember that behind every casualty number, there are real lives being affected. Now let's assess the situation on the ground. Israeli airstrikes have targeted various areas in Gaza, including residential zones, industrial districts, and commercial sectors. These attacks have left parts of the densely packed Gaza Strip covered in soot and smoke, resulting in significant damage to civilian infrastructure. Similarly, Hamas has retaliated by firing rockets into Israel, targeting cities such as Ashkelon and even launching rockets from Lebanon. The displacement of civilians on both sides is a tragic reality that must not be overlooked. Countless lives have been upended, and the humanitarian crisis is worsening with limited access to water, electricity, and vital medical supplies. It's crucial that we acknowledge the desperate need for assistance and support for these affected populations. Israel's defense forces are now considering a ground operation in Gaza, a decision that could have far-reaching consequences. If Israel proceeds, it risks triggering a regional conflict, with Hezbollah already vowing to invade northern Israel as a response. This potential escalation raises concerns about the involvement of other regional powers, such as Syria and Lebanon, and even the United States. Let's explore the possible outcomes and their implications. Firstly, if Israel enters Gaza without regional conflict, this scenario could lead to a high casualty rate for Israeli forces and a protracted occupation with uncertain consequences. Alternatively, a peacekeeping force could be deployed, potentially negotiated through international efforts. While this may temporarily bring about a ceasefire and provide some relief, it would not address the underlying issues fueling the conflict. The risk of future violence remains, with the Gaza Strip acting as a volatile powder keg. Now, let's examine the global implications. This conflict has the potential to spark a larger conflict involving other nations, potentially escalating into a global war. The geopolitical landscape would be forever altered, with alliances and treaties put to the test. Russia's interest in the region could further complicate matters, increasing tensions with the United States and other regional powers. As we conclude this analysis, it's important to remember that the future remains uncertain. While we hope to see a peaceful resolution to this conflict, we cannot ignore the pain and suffering endured by those affected. Our hearts go out to the innocent lives caught in the crossfire.
Thank you for joining us today on HFS Finance.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth discussions and analysis on finance-related topics. Remember, making